Mic check, guys. Mic check. 1, 2.
This broadcast is presented to you by Mayo Clinic, the #1 hospital in the world.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening and welcome to the Ghantoot Polo Championships International. Match day 5 here in Abu Dhabi from the Sultan bin Zayed field. And our two teams just warming themselves and their ponies up. We're under the lights throughout the month of Ramadan. And this contest to be contested here between Ghantoot and Bangash. Bangash are going to play in the blue shirts with the blue trim. Ghantoot, like they're wearing purple with the white sleeves. We've got a big crowd in on the far side of the field. We've got a couple of lights that we'd like to just dim down because they're not great for us. Certainly not the best height. We'll try and get them switched off and maybe dial down the music. But everyone enjoying the iftar on the far side of the field, which is nice to see. Meanwhile, we're going to enjoy the polo from this side. Let's have a look at the runners and riders here. Ghantoot lining up with Ali Almeri at 1, Felipe Llorente takes the 2 shirt. Pablo Llorente off a 6-goal handicap is at 3. And at the back, Marcos Kakuaraja, and the team totals 16 goals. Bangash, well, they're 15 goals combined. Haida Bangash, his team, he takes the number 1 shirt. At 2 is Federico von Potosky. I think he played in the 3 shirt last time out. Dante Capellini is at 2. And the big man at the back is Alfredo Capella of an 8-goal handicap. Our umpires on the horses, Peter Wright and Matthias Bavieni. And in the third man chair here, next to me in the commentary position with the benefit of the replay, is Chris Hyde. So the stage is set. Social media, those are the platforms and the way for you to get your messages in to us here at Polo Line. We'd love to hear from you. Instagram at Polo Line OK, Facebook is at Polo Line Int, and YouTube at Polo Line TV. Get your messages in. Let us know who you're supporting, where you're watching the action from. We love to hear from you. So we do have the music dialed down on the far side of the field. We welcome everybody there enjoying the iftar here at the Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club. Welcome to this night polo, very special level of polo we've got for you. 16 goals, some super stars and super horses on display. And, well, players from all over the world come across to play here in the UAE. They've been involved in the Silver Cup, the Gold Cup, and now this, a very high level of polo to be played here in Abu Dhabi. This is match day 5. We've had some really good games already. We'll run through some of the results for you as we go through this match. Just going to give the umpires a little bit of hush here as they do the toss. The ball's in play. It looks like the blue shirts of Bangash are heading down towards the scoreboard end. We'll be just filling in some of our spectators on the far side with some of the rules. I'm sure some of you have not seen polo before. The blue shirts back in defence here. Turned around the corner by Fedi von Potosky. He's a 5-goal Argentine. He's being tracked down here. And he's done very well here, von Potosky. Gets a big ride off there on Kakuaraja, switches to the near side, but the two players just cancelling each other out. It's left here with Llorente. Felipe. Tagged there by the big man Capella. But possession is back with Llorente. That's Pablo Llorente. He leaves it there for his teammate Kakuaraja. And Kaku now with a little bit of space to assess his options. Sets himself and cuts that one back downfield and into the path of Ali Almari, who's coming through on the near side. That's a really good pick from Ali Almari. Llorente comes flying through his near side play. And he's gone across the face. And the chance has gone wide to the right. What a brilliant attack that was. We have a half-goal handicap start on the scoreboard, which is slightly confusing for those who have not seen polo before, but basically we have the sum of all 4 players, and on this occasion the teams do not match. There is a slight difference, a 1-goal difference, which means there's a half-a-goal start here to the team in blue. Bangash coming through with the ball here. Good instructions coming in there from Fedi von Potosky, and that's a nice pass downfield, and Haida Bangash, the man who owns the team, is on the end of this pass. Ali Almari comes in with a hook, hooks his stick just as he went to pull the trigger and smash that ball down towards goal, and it's left here with Kakuaraja. Big ride-off coming in. Kaku wants the whistle. He's done very well there, but so too is von Potosky, who's working his socks off, as he invariably does. And he's got possession back there for Bangash. There's a whistle. The umpire's whistle will stop the clock, and the two umpires will have a chat here. They've got a third man in the commentary position, also mic'd up. They've got radio sets, so they will be talking to the third man if they need any backup. And on this occasion, they've just gone upstairs just to check. And you can hear it there, probably over my microphone. The third man saying Bluetooth fouling. So it's going to be a penalty from the spot in favour of the defending team. And here comes Marcos Araja. Kaku taps it forward. just inside his own half. He's up over the halfway line now. He's got a man tucked in behind him. That's Pablo Llorente. And Kako takes this one out to the right-hand side and decides to run it into a bit of space and then pulls the trigger and goes for the under the neck shot. Ali Almari with his head up into the sky. Oh, my word, what an opening goal that is. Sensational stuff by Kako Raja. Well, that's how skillful they are, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure you got a really good view of that on the far side of the field. Brilliant bit of play by Raja. Took his man on and then got that wonderful angled shot in towards goal. So a really good start here for Ghantoot, the home team. They've got possession again. It's Felipe Llorente, backed up by that goal scorer, Kako Raja, and he's at it again, and he's punched that one long and under his pony's neck. Back in defence here is Haida Bangash. Haida. Bit straight, that backhander. And Ghantoot were appealing for the foul, but Blue look good, and play will continue. Coming around the corner here is Pablo Llorente, and it's Raja once again coming in down towards goal. Can he find another under the neck shot? His second in the space of a minute. He's gone for goal. Open backhander back towards the target, and they've got another one. Well, brilliant stuff by the home team, Ghantoot. 2 quick-fire goals. As that open backhand was straight through the middle. And, wow, what a wonderful hit that by Felipe Llorente. Players are nipping off to change their ponies. This is going to be an opportunity for the umpires to count down 25 seconds and give the ponies a break. It's a free change halfway through the first. So there will be a minute, 60 seconds, quite literally. This is a pit stop. An opportunity for the players to come off and change their ponies. It's not the end of the chuck, it's just the halfway point. And we've got, what, 3 minutes and 34 seconds here on the clock on the monitor. For the benefit of all of our Polo Line TV viewers who are on the live stream. Thousands of people dialed into this one from across the world of polo. So these two teams had mixed fortunes in their first outing. Ghantoot played 1-1-1. They beat Abu Dhabi by the score of 10 to 8.5. And Bangash played 1, lost 1. They lost a very close encounter to the UAE. They were so good for so long, Bangash. They just got pipped in the last couple of minutes of the 5th chukker, and they lost to UAE 7.5 to 9. Ali Almari picking that one up after a nice pass from the throw-in. Almari's approach shot looks right on the money here. It's Ali Almari in on goal. He's got the flick. Has he got another one? He has. Well, what a start this is by the purple shirts, the home team of Ghantoot. They are on fire. Early doors here in the first, and they brought up their 3rd field goal. And they lead here 3-1/2. The ball's back in play. Pablo Llorente picks it up. Marcos Raja is tucked in behind. Good work here by Llorente. And a clear and use is called, and that's a very nice pass into the path of Marcos Raja. Kako looking to set himself, and he cuts that one under his pony's neck, fizzes it down towards goal, but in the end he's about 15 yards wide to the right, and the chance is gone. So the equivalent of a goal kick here, the defending team will get the ball positioned where it crossed the back line. And they've got an opportunity to get this ball away from the danger zone and downfield. Nice pass goes out there from Alfredo Capella out towards his teammate Fede von Potosky. And Capella with a nice turn. He's hit that one downfield, and Peter Wright's blown his whistle, but he's in the perfect position to see what happened. So that ball just deflecting off an opponent. You've got to be careful when you're hitting and there's an opponent in front of you. So he's just been penalised here potentially for a deflection into an opponent. And it's going to be a penalty 5 by the looks of it. Waiting for the ball carrier. is Von Potosky. Here comes Kakuraja. And he's hit it long. It's out to the right-hand side, but it's down into a dangerous area here. They're scrambling to get back in defence, and that's good defence with a near-side backhander, turning that one away from the danger zone. Here comes Ali Almari. He's trying to reverse it back in towards goal. And he's done well. He's been picked up here by his teammate, and it looks like Ghantoot have got another one. It's Marcos Araja who's jumped onto that little backhand pass, and he's popped that one away, and all of a sudden it's 4-1/2. We're back in play. There's a clash of sticks in the throw, and that's a good backhander there from Von Potosky, and he's found Capella. He will switch over and keep this on the easy side of his pony. Good work here by Capella, who flicks that one back into the path of his teammate, and a chance here for Bangash. The goal shot comes in. It's under his pony's neck. And it's wide. Clock has ticked down inside the last minute of this first chukker. The first chukker of 5. And it is Ghantoot bringing the ball away with a nice firm hit downfield by Marcos Araja, and he's put it out into the path of Llorente. Pablo. Plenty of time. He's gone for a hit down towards Felipe Llorente, but that one's come up a bit short. It's been picked off by Capella, who turns the corner here. There's the 30-second hooter. 30 seconds will be played, providing there is no whistle, and the ball stays in play. Llorente coming in there to try and reverse that one. And back in defence goes not one but 2 Bangash players. It's going to be Alfredo Capella who puts the brakes on, sets himself, punches that one long and down towards Haider Bangash, and this is a good counter-attack. Is there enough time here for Haider? Haider chops it downfield, and he's got his skates on, but he's being tracked here. And the ball is going. It's right in front of the goal mouth, but it's come up just a fraction short. The second hooter has gone. The first chukker has ended. And what a blistering start it is to the home team, Ghantoot. The score here at the break, 4-1/2.
Welcome to the prestigious Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club, where world-class training meets unmatched passion for horses. Join our new horse training classes and learn from the best. Be a part of our legacy of excellence.
So welcome back, everybody, on the live stream. Thousands of people dialed into this one. There's going to be a roll-in to start the second chukker, and it's right in front of the post. It's about 10 yards out. And a good opportunity here for the blue shirts of Bangash to try and get possession and get their first score on the board. They do have half a goal due to a handicap advantage. And it is Capella who reverses it towards goal. It's got a bit scrappy, but he's still got it here, and there is a chance for Bangash. But it's been stolen there on the head-to-head play. Possession is up for grabs as Raja comes up with a tail backhander. That's a nice-looking tail backhander out to the far side. But the Blues have got it back here. Can they work this back towards goal? Right-off comes in. But Bangash still on the march, still on the attack. Still going here. This is good work by Capella. And it's not pretty, but he'll take it if he can get it across the line. They all count, and Capella surely from there is just going to wait for the traffic to clear, and he strokes it across the line. And Bangash do open their account here. Early doors in the second. It's 1.5 to 4. Back to the centre, and of course the teams will change ends after every goal, just for the benefit of some of our spectators who may not have seen Polo before. And it's the goal scorer Capella with a nice little turn here. He's right on the halfway line, and he does hit the ball very, very hard, and that one's gone long. It's gone out to the left slightly. And Llorente back in defence here for Ghantoot. Tried to get a little flick under his pony's neck. Didn't quite get the measure of the treasure, but he's got some support here. And the ball's been stolen away, and it's Bangash. Desperate defence there with a lunge on the near side. Umpire's whistle's gone. Let's have a look at the replay. Possession back here with Juan Putoski. Tucked in behind there was Alfredo Capella. The goal has been awarded. So 2.5 to 4. We're back in play. Picked up by Bangash, who have suddenly come to life, haven't they? Early doors in the second. After a very slow start, they are right back in the match. Haida Bangash coming through, trying to divert that one back towards goal. Eventually goes for the backhander after 2 under the neck shots, and he's gone very straight and out of play. We're back in play. Couple of taps. And Araja just assessing his options. He's got Llorente breaking out to the left-hand side. But the ball carrier has decided to keep possession for himself, and he's going to try and outrun his opposite number. And he's put the hammer down again. We've already seen one very good goal from him in the first. Still going. Ghantoot on the attack. Next shot comes in. That one's gone infield, but it's been picked off here by Capella. Capella with a big ride-off and then a flick round the corner there on the near side. Still going here is Capella. Nice play by the big man from the back for Bangash, and that's a good reach. Oh. And the whistle there as Capella was challenged by Pablo Llorente. The umpires, again, had a very good view of it. And they are marching downfield, and they're marching in favour of Bangash. It's just a question of where they're going to go. Well, they're going to go all the way. It's a penalty too, a 30-yard penalty. The ball will be dropped 30 yards away from the goal. And a golden opportunity here for Bangash, who had a very slow start to the match, but they convert this, and they are right back in it. And they'll be trailing by just a half. Strokes it towards goal. It came up short. Well, that's extraordinary. So the ball didn't quite reach the goal. As we see on the replay here. Bellini it was who came in to hit, and well, I don't want to throw him under a bus, but that was weak. That one's gone out to the centre of the field. The possession is up for grabs here. Ghantoot on the march. Ali Al-Mari has it. Ali Al-Mari coming, and he's challenged there right in front of the goal. Little half stumble there with the pony, but nice work there from Llorente, and Capella comes flying through. Play on is the call, and the Blues have the ball, and they might well get this goal down at the far end of the field, and that's a lovely, lovely hit. Can he get this under his pony's neck and back towards goal? It's the man who took the penalty, Capellini, and he's over the top of the play, and Raja is back in play here for Ghantoot. Deep in defence. And he's got to get past Capella, and Capella is not easy to get past, I can tell you. Backhander coming in from Capellini. No one there for the blue shirts of Bangash. And it's going to be retrieved here by Felipe Llorente. Oh, he's shown too much of that to Wąpatowski. In turn, his touch was into the path of the Ghantoot player, and the ball's been stolen back, but a miscontrol there from Kaku Arajo, and that's good play by the number 4, the back for Bangash. Capella puts it out in front of his teammate Wąpatowski, and they're scrapping hard here, Bangash. Capella nudges it down towards goal, and there's a whistle as the challenge came in from Kaku Arajo. We've got 2 minutes and 50 seconds on the Polo line clock here. That will be surely the halfway point and a chance for players to change. And indeed it is. The umpires call a free change as we look at the replay here. There's Capella coming through. And it was Kaku Arajo. Felipe Llorente was also there for a piece of the action. So the umpires have taken the opportunity to check the VAR, check the replay. And they have plenty of time to do so with the players nipping off for a halfway change. And they've decided that there was a foul there in the goal mouth. And the ball has been placed down on the penalty 2 marker. Some of the players just getting back onto the field and getting back into their positions. It's going to be a close range, open goal penalty here, and a golden opportunity for Bangash to get within touching distance. And that one's through. The goal judge likes it. He had a very good look at it. Must have been close to that left-hand post, but it is good. And Bangash, after a slow start, have come to life here in the second chukka. And they've scored 3 goals. And they are right on the coattails here of Ghantoot. They're trailing by just a half. It's 4-3.5. Back to the centre. Pops out nicely here for the 2 number 2s. It was the Ghantoot number 2 who got possession of the ball, and he's left it here for Pablo Llorente. Flying through is the Ghantoot player. He's gone for a deep under the neck shot, and the horse has banked around the corner beautifully. And Capella with his stick raised looked like he was well positioned. The umpires didn't like it, and the whistle's gone, and the clock has stopped with 2 minutes remaining here in the second. Spot penalty 5 here in favour of the blue shirts. And that one was intended for Haida. Good work there by Dante Capellini. Got a good ride off him, but possession is back with Ghantoot. It's Kaku Arajo. Kaku. Been told to get on with it, and he has. He's just danced out to the right-hand side into a bit of space. Couldn't find the next shot he was looking for, and he's attracted the attentions of Fede Pompatoski, who comes in with a big ride-off. And there's a scrap here for possession. Pablo Llorente coming around the corner. Nice skills from him. But he is challenged, and the ball has been stolen back here by Bangash. Good hook. Pompatoski throwing himself into that hook. But Ghantoot still have it. Nice little spin turn here, and he'll look to set his sights. Couldn't get the shot away. And they'll have to do it the hard way. It's Llorente once again. About 90 yards out from goal. And that was Kaku Raja, was it? Firing that one down. Wow, what a finish that is. Long range shot, and he's found the center of the goal. Extraordinary hit. Looked like they were making hard work of it. Here's the play on the replay. Spins the corner, smashes it from distance, and it comes down from a great height. Lovely hit and a good score, and Ghantoot have stopped the rot here. They've extended their lead once again. It's 5-3.5. And that will be that, ladies and gentlemen. Not enough time to get the ball in before that first hooter sounded. So that will be the end of the second chukker. A really fascinating match this. Currently, the home team, Ghantoot, with the advantage. It's 5-3.5. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the Sultan bin Zayed field here at the Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club in Abu Dhabi. Start of the third chukker. Really good second chukker for Bangash. What have they got here in the third? And that's fallen very nicely here for the home team of Ghantoot. And Pablo Llorente is absolutely flying down the field. The approach shot looks very good. He might need another one just to drop this in front of the goal. He's flying down towards goal, steadies the pony, gets a flick and gets the score. Wonderful start from Pablo Llorente. Well, it popped out nicely from the throw-in straight in front of him, didn't it? It was all the help he needed. The rest was done by some super skills. Ghantoot coming through again. Another wave of attack, this time in the form of Kaku Araja. It's Kaku up over the 60-yard line. Kaku Araja working this one down towards goal. Switching to the near side there was his teammate, but Capella's back in defence here and working hard Here's Bompatoski. Fede. Crunches it long. Haider's free. Haider Bangash now drops in on this. He's just inside enemy territory, up over the halfway line. The first hit is absolutely huge. Haider glances over his shoulder. He's got Pablo Llorente flying back in defence here. It's Haider Bangash looking for the under the neck shot back towards goal. Haider Bangash. He's wide. He's missed it wide right. Well, flying back, putting him under a bit of pressure there was Pablo Llorente on a very fast pony. And he did enough to put the number one for Bangash off. So possession back with the home team, Ghantoot. Worked out towards us here in the commentary box by Marcos Araja. He's up to the halfway line. Little miscontrol from him. Ali Almari comes in with his stick raised. He wasn't in the right position to claim a foul. That one's gone nice under the neck shot from Pippi. Picked up on the near side by Haider. Haider working this one around the corner. Both sides of his pony. He's over the top of it. Llorente coming through. Leaves it there for his teammate. And Araj has punched that one down towards goal. Where's it gone? Backhander comes in. That's good work from Capella in defence. And he's found Vedi Bompatoski. Bompatoski with a nice turn. Sweeping this one forward out of defence for Bangash. Across to the corner he goes. And on the boards, there's a bit of a scrap there and a big ride-off coming in. But Bompatoski's done very well. He's muscled his way out of that sticky position and he's found a nice pass downfield, and it's Haider Bangash coming in on the ball again, this time looking for the approach shot. That one looks like it's gone out to the right-hand side. He's got a bit of angle to work with here. Haider sets himself, goes for the next shot. This is close. Haider! He's missed it. It's across the face and wide left on this occasion. Well, that's going to be the halfway point. The umpires have called for a change. The whistle has gone. They'll stop the clock with just less than 4 minutes remaining. And the players have been given a chance to change their ponies. So the umpires just waiting to have a chat with the players when they get back. So the umpires have produced a yellow card there. Somebody was overzealous with the whip. It was the number 2 there for Ghantoot, Felipe Llorente. He's been penalised there for a double whip, which is illegal. So possession back to the defending team here. It's Capello's come in and hit that penalty. He smashed it through. Nicely done by Alfredo Capella. And he's got the score just what Bangash needed here. And they are right back in the match. 4.5 to 6, and that half goal could prove to be an integral part of this match. Let's see how we go throughout the course. We've still got plenty of time left. It's a 5-chukker match. We're back in play. Good work from Capella, who's out-muscled his opposite number, and he's gone downfield. He's got away from Kako Raja. Raja scampering back in defence here. The two players coming together as the Raja breaks right and then back to the left to try and control proceedings and set up a counter-attack. He's told to get on with it, so he punches it long. Picked up by Bangash. Working it around the corner nicely. This is Montpetoski. Still going. Just weaving his way through the defence. Looking for a little bit of space to open up, and then he goes for the under the neck shot. Where's that one gone? He's got it. Nicely done. Very patient. Worked the ball left and right and just waited for that space and then pulls the trigger. And he split the posts. That's a nice bit of work from Ferry Montpetoski. Exactly what the blue team needed. And you see that half goal, well, it makes a big difference, doesn't it? All of a sudden, they're just a half down. And another goal here by the Blues would take them into the lead. What have they got? Possession up for grabs here in the throw. And it's fallen nicely here for Pablo Llorente. Pablo with a little half spin turn. He's attracted the attentions of Montpetoski, who's working very hard. Back in defence goes Kako Raja. Left is the call. That's where Llorente wanted the ball, but Araja on this occasion deciding to take the extra touch, work it downfield and keep possession for himself. He's shown too much of that to Alfredo Capella, and there's a whistle as Kako Raja comes in to challenge. It's going to be a penalty 5 here in favour of the defending team. And Raja judged to have come through late and across over the back of the ball from behind. And the penalty in favour of Bangash. Ferry Montpetoski waiting for the space to open up and the player to clear. He's found a nice pass down towards Capella. And Capella's working this one around the corner. Just nudging it under his pony's neck. Still got it. Working it back towards goal with a nice little turn. Still got a bit of work to do. There's plenty of traffic there and plenty of defenders back in position. One of those defenders, that's Llorente, gets a near side backhander in and turns it away from the danger zone. Heider Bangash is on the far side of the field. So too is Montpetoski. Along with Felipe Llorente. It's been turned back around the corner. Once again, Pablo Llorente is involved. And the ball has crossed the sideboards and gone out of play. And before the umpire could do the 8-second count, drop that ball and call play. The hooter is gone, so that will be the final action of the third chukker, ladies and gentlemen. A fascinating first half to this match. Brilliant polo from both teams. And there's hardly anything in it. At the break at half-time, Ghantoot with a very slender advantage. It's 6-5.5. Slightly foggy night here under the floodlights, but this was Solari with a lovely little measured flick under his pony's neck there. Playing so well, isn't he? Marcos Solari. 4 goals and absolutely on fire. There's another one. Nothing that Valtivejo or Faris Al-Yabuni could do to stop this one. Once again, the danger man, Marcos Solari. Showing us his skills on the run there, the number 2 for Ghantoot. And this was an absolute cracker. Look at this. Look at the cut on that. It's a superb goal from Toli Ulshoa. Solari feeding the ball into his teammate Dante Castagnola. Toli Ulshoa again, the number 3. That was a nice bit of play from Solari again, this time setting up his teammate. Look at this for a goal from Ghantoot, who just wanted it so badly. He muscled his way past, sufficiently past Faris Al-Yabuni to get that near side forehand in. And here's the last one. Solari again, this time under his pony's neck on the near side. Have a bit of that. Lukin. That was the one that pretty much won them the game. It was backed up with a penalty at the other end, but that was the one that took them into the lead. That's a lovely goal from Haider Bangash on the near side after a wonderful pass.
We come back from the halftime break with the innovative play of the match, Mayo Clinic Breakthrough Moments.
Welcome to the party, kind of ride off that was. A lovely, well-timed ride-off and right on the stroke of the hooter there. They will continue as that one's punched into the path of Habtor. He comes together here with Faris Al-Yabuni. It's Habtor and Faris Al-Yabuni scrapping away for the ball here. And I think they're going to cancel each other out. The backhander comes in and a goal. Well, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to all of our Polo Line TV viewers. Thousands of people on the live stream watching the action here on the Sultan bin Zayed field here in Abu Dhabi. Let's have a look at the match stats at halftime. Field goals, Ghantoot 6, Bangash 2. Throw-ins, that's been dominated by Ghantoot, 6-4 in their favour. Fouls, 6 by Ghantoot, 2 by Bangash. And the penalty count, Ghantoot 0 from 1 and 3 from 3 for Bangash. There's been no corners, and there has been a yellow card. That one going to the number 2 for Ghantoot. There's the chukker-by-chukker progression. Ghantoot raced into a wonderful lead, didn't they, with that brilliant first chukker. 4-2.5 ahead at the end of the first, but then Bangash came back with a brilliant chukker of their own. They scored 3 goals and got within touching distance. Just conceded one at the end of that second chukker, so they came in trailing their Bangash by a goal and a half. And then at the end of the third, just half a goal the difference, Ghantoot with a half-goal lead. Ainsley Saddlery, part of our sponsorship team or group here for Polo Line TV. Ross Ainsley and his crew doing great things in the world of polo, including fitted saddles, amongst other things. If you haven't checked them out, you need to. That's Ainsley Saddlery. So the ball went out over the boards. It's going to be the number 4 here for Bangash, Capella. And he may fancy his chances from here. He's certainly within range. Ball was hit out there by Ghantoot, trying to get that one downfield. And a chance here for Alfredo Capella. He winds up, crunches it. Where's it gone? It's been stopped. And the defending team bringing the ball away. Pablo Llorente on the far side of the field. Found a pass down under his pony's neck to Kaku Araja. Araja now tries to get this one up over the halfway line. Felipe Llorente is there for a piece of the action. He's working the ball forward there on the near side of his pony. But the attack has been halted. And Bangash are on the counter-attack there. That one hit long there by Capella. Looking for Von Petoski. Back in defence, here goes Pablo Llorente. Pablo, tail backhander coming in from him, and he's found Kaku Araja with a smart turn, and Araja is coming downfield. Haider Bangash thinks about getting involved, but can't do so, and here comes Kaku Araja. Araja with a nice-looking approach shot down towards goal. And still there, Araja appealing for the foul. That one's been reversed. And Capella has it, and Bangash with some good defence, get the ball away. Alfredo Capella. Across the field they go. Stick raised there, but nothing given, and Capella still has possession of the ball here for Bangash. Can he get the pass? Haider coming in on the near side. Needs to try and straighten up on that. And the ball just coming up a fraction short for him. He did his best to hang on for it, but in the end, some instructions coming in there from Feli Von Petoski. The ball's been dropped down about, 10 yards or so inside the Ghantoot half. And it's going to be a penalty 5 spot hit in favour of the home team. So a chance for Marcos Araja. Kaku taps it across the halfway line. And then launches it past Capellini, who was waiting for him. Haider Bangash has gone back and scurried back into defence. He's done well there, Haider. Done really well. Ooh. And Alfredo Capella was in control of the play. Kaku Raja came across his cover. And the umpire's whistle stops the clock here. Capella's off his pony. Kaku Raja just misreading the play there by the looks of things. Umpire's just having a chat with the third man. He's got the replay. So the umpire's just waiting for Alfredo Capella to come back onto the field before they explain what they've got. And it is indeed a yellow card for the Ghantoot number 4. And they will go beyond the 5B and up to the penalty 4 marker. And a chance here, a really good chance for Bangash to take the lead. Almost for the first time in the match. Of course, they started without half goal, so they started the game ahead. But it was Ghantoot who came out of the traps. And this would be a lovely opportunity here for Bangash to take the lead for the first time since that beginning, that first roll-in. Penalty 4, 60 yard. It'll be Capella surely teeing this one up, licking his lips. Block it. Innovation in equine protection. Check block it out. They're doing some good things with the equine protection in polo. That's block it polo. Capella circles round. Oof, it's very hard and it's been deflected. What a good touch that was. Extraordinary touch there by Kaku Raja, was it? Felipe there, the number 2, got the touch. Threw his stick up in the air and diverted it wide. So it's going to be take 2. And Alfredo, who's a wonderful ball striker, of course, is going to look for maybe a bit of height, bit more height on this one. Can he take the lead for Bangash? It's low, but it's straight, and it's been deflected once again. Can they keep it in play? They can't. So it could be another corner. Ball hit out by the defending team across the back line, wide of the goal. So the ball will be placed in line with where that crossed the back line. Teed up here by the ball striker. He's going to have another go from 60 yards. And it circles round, looking for third time lucky here from 60. And it's been half stopped again, but they're working it down towards goal. There's a backhander that's come in. There's a mad scrap for possession, like bees around a honeypot there in front of the goal. And where is it? It looks like Ghantoot have scraped it across the line and away from the danger zone, but they haven't got it that far. And that's a nice meet and a good steal. And Bangash are in on goal here. And that's a nice touch and a really good read by Alfredo Capella. And eventually they muscle it over the line. And Bangash, for the first time since the very beginning of the game, have taken the lead here after a very slow start in the first chukker. They've flipped the game on its head, and they are back in control here at 6.5, 6. Ball's back in play. Llorente puts the brakes on, spins around the corner. Just gone a bit flat here, Ghantoot. They need to get themselves pumped up again. That one's gone out towards Ali Al-Murray, and Ali Al-Murray, he's already got one goal, switches to the near side, couldn't get back to it. Haidar Bangash is there for a piece of the action, and a flick through the goal. It was Llorente who was backing up. And the lead, well, it didn't last long. Haidar's backhand at Llorente was there, so too was Capella, but a near side play from Pablo Llorente, and he's got the job done. The umpire's deciding that's the halfway point and an opportunity for the players to change their horses, and Ghantoot wrestle back the lead. It's 7, 6.5. So this is match day 5 of the Sultan bin Zayed field here at the Ghantoot Polo Championships International. We've had some really good games. Habtoor started the tournament with a convincing victory over El Basha 9-3. Ghantoot beat Abu Dhabi 10, 8.5. UAE with a really good game, eventually by the Bangash defence. Still got it. Truck and trailer here for Ghantoot. They've been told to get on with it. And a whistle on that play as Bangash tried to steal the ball away. The umpires didn't like it. Let's have a look. Freddy von Petoski has been penalised, so it's going to be a penalty too. And Kako Raja is going to stroke that one through for Ghantoot. So having relinquished the lead, they've scored a couple of goals and got themselves to 8, 6.5. Back to the centre. Near side play coming in there from Ali Al-Murray. But it is Capella who launches that one downfield. Huge hook and a cry of anguish there. They want the whistle. Play will continue. That one's brought around the corner. Llorente. Nice cut shot. Gets that one away just before that defending player can come in, and he's found a lovely pass, and here goes Kaku Araja. He's up over the halfway line, glances over his shoulder. Capella coming back hard in defence here for Bangash. Araja's approach shot is right on the money. It's Kaku Araja with a little flick will do it. Araja, he's got it. Wonderful goal. Marcos Araja. Well, Ghantoot have come back into life, haven't they? Started the game brilliantly, got pegged back by some really good polo by Bangash. But since Bangash took the lead, Ghantoot have kicked themselves back into action. And they've extended their lead here. It's 9-6.5. Looks like someone's been penalised in the throw-in here. Blue number 3 standing in the centre of the throw-in. So it's going to be a penalty 5 from the spot in favour of Ghantoot. A chance here for the goal scorer there. A wonderful goal that was from Kaku Araja. He's got a chance to try and launch another attack here, this time from the halfway line. Hits it first time. Down into a dangerous area, but it's been nicely met here. Brought away. Good challenge coming in there, and it's popped out nicely for Haider. Haider Bangash cutting that one around the corner. Ali Almari comes in. Freddy Von Potosky's there for a piece of the action. Gets a good... Well, it was Kaku Araja and Freddy Von Potosky who came together. Let's see what the umpires decide. So just going back to those previous games, UAE Bangash was a super match. Then we had Abu Dhabi and Habtoor with a convincing victory, 13-6.5 over Abu Dhabi. Tomorrow's action will see UAE taking on El Barsha. And that's scheduled on the programme for 7:30 here, but it's been moved, I think, to 4:30 p.m. And that will be at Habtoor, is that correct? So tomorrow's game, different to your list. UAE El Barsha, 4:30 tomorrow afternoon, live and direct from the Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club in Dubai. Penalty's gone in favour of Ghantoot, and it's going to be Kaku Araja circling around here from the 5B centre spot. He's gone long and left. He's looking for a front runner in Ali Almari. And Ali Almari trying to get on the end of this. He's worked it back towards goal. Has he got it? Oh, unlucky. Really good attempt. Just off target. Let's have a look how close this was. There's the replay. Pass comes down. Ali goes to the difficult side of the pony. Oh, my word. Extraordinary attempt that was. Capella goes out towards Von Potosky. There's the 30-second hooter. Alfredo Capella tucked in behind. And then he launches it. A good hit downfield. Time is of the essence here for the blue shirts. Can they get one here before the end of the chukker? Flying through was Von Potosky. He wanted the whistle, but waiting for that hook there was Kaku Araja. And he's got man and ball and come away with it here, and he's launched a counter-attack here for Ghantoot in the dying embers here of this chukker. It's long down towards his teammate. but that will be Chaka. And, well, fantastic fourth Chaka we've got here at the break. Some really good work from Ghantoot. They find themselves ahead here, 9-6.5. Belti Vajuga. There's the next shot. That was a thing of beauty, wasn't it? Does love that play. Nudges it past his opponent. Gets himself set early. Gets out the saddle and comes up with a beautiful neck shot. Good work by Solari, who had a very good game, I thought. Habtar Habtor. What a goal this is. Working it downfield. There's a support coming in. Solari once again. And this is the one there where Solari jumped all over that mistake. It was Tommy Williams trying to put the brakes on, didn't get much response. And Solari jumped all over that. Straight in on goal. And here's the cut shot. Around the corner. Welcome back, everybody. Start of the fifth and final Chaka here in this Ghantoot Polo Championships international clash between Ghantoot and Bangash here at the Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club under the patronage of His Highness Sheikh Falah bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the president of the Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club. And there's a large cry of pain by the sounds of it. Somebody got collected there. Here's the replay. Just looking at the replay, looks like a mistimed hook. Freddy von Potowski working the ball forward for his team. And you see reaching out there is Pablo Llorente. He's mistimed that one, so it's going to go down to the 5B. Gives me a chance to put a shout out to Rob Edsell, who's watching the polo from Fernhurst in Sussex. Good to hear from you, Rob. Glad you're enjoying the game, buddy. Down near Cowdrey Park in Sussex. That one's been pumped long, and Capella's gone very long. Open backhander by Ali Al-Mari, just steers it away from the danger zone. And Ghantoot got it. Llorente goes out to the left-hand side. Ali Al-Mari comes in and drops that one up towards the halfway line, and there's a couple of players now with an opportunity, first of which is Kako Raja. And Raja now, look at Capella, absolutely flying back in defence, but Kako Raja just needs a flick. Has he left it a bit short? Capella with an outrageous save there, open backhander. And Llorente's read it well, but the ball's fallen nicely here for... I was going to say that Bangash had escaped with the ball, but there was a whistle as Dante Capellini came in. And the umpires are having a chat. It's going to be a close range penalty here for Ghantoot. Baku circles around. And he strokes it through, and in doing so, he brings up double figures here for Ghantoot. It's 10-6.5. We're back in play. Llorente coming through, being tracked and hassled. Nicely worked around the corner here by Capellini. He's got support here from Von Potosky. Fede now. Look at the speed there from the horse of Llorente. It's extraordinary. Got back, but Fede Von Potosky with some good work. Evades the hook, keeps the attack going. That's plucked out of the air there by Ali Almari. And possession is now back with Capella. Nice little turn from Capella. Whips around the corner nicely. Can he get one back here for Bangash? Tucked in behind there is his teammate Von Potosky. Picks it up now. They cut it down towards goal, and that's nicely worked. So Bangash back on the scoreboard. They will scrap and fight for absolutely everything. They get themselves up to 7.5 here. Still very much in the match, but they need to score next and get some pressure on. We're back in play. Big clash of sticks there in the throw-in. Llorente. And Capella coming together. Loud blast from the umpires.
Red's fine from there, but blue foul. Yeah.
The penalty, which is going to be a penalty 5 from the spot in favour of the red shirts of Ghantoot. Marcos Araya. Little tap, and then he sends it out to the left-hand side towards his teammate. To Llorente. Ghantoot still on the attack here as Araya comes around the corner. But down in that corner of the field, has been stolen away here by Capella after some nice work in defence here for Bangash. Capella looking to get this one downfield and get another one for Bangash. He's certainly not going to give up on this, is he? Flies through, hooked out of it. He's got some support there from Haider. Yeah, interesting. It's getting interesting. Let's see what the umpires come up with here. Still plenty of time in this match, you know. And they've gone to a 2. It's a penalty 2 in favour of Bangash. Wonderful work by Capella. Great support work by Haider Bangash. And between them, they've earned this penalty. This one puts them right back in touch. Looking for 8.5. Here comes Capella. He's got it. The flag is raised, the goal is good, and the difference is 1.5 here as the clock ticks down inside the last 4 minutes of this match. Looks like the umpires are going to give the players a chance to come off and have their free change. They'll count down from 25 seconds, and then they'll blow the whistle, they'll stop the clock, and there is still time here for Bangash. Great shots of the Bangash camp down there, all changing. Only got a minute to change, so it's a quick pit stop. They're coming out together. And they will definitely still feel that they're in this match, and rightly so. There's the social medias. Instagram at PoloLineOK, Facebook at PoloLineInt, and YouTube at PoloLineTV. Not had that many messages, have we, Seba? No, not feeling the love. Players are back to the centre for the conclusion of this match. Possession huge in this throw, and it's huge. Who's got it? It's Bangash coming away with the ball. And they're still going here. Can they find the pass downfield? There's a whistle. And the clock stops every time the whistle goes. The umpires are having a chat, and this could just be what the doctor ordered in terms of Bangash are concerned. Let's have a look. Well, well, well. Where are they going with this one? It is a 30-yard hit, penalty to open goal. And a chance here for Capello to compose himself and convert this and put the cat amongst the pigeons. Plenty of time left in the match here. Capello. He's got it. He smashes it through, as you would expect from a man of his talent. And the clock is ticking down, but there's still plenty of time here. We've got 3:22 on the clock here on the monitor. And the difference here between the two teams, once again, is just half a goal. Well, we thought the possession was big in the last throw, and it gets even bigger here. Massive throw-in. Who's going to pick up the ball? And it's the Blues, and they pumped it downfield. It's gone long off the stick of Capella. Picked up nicely, though, in defence, spinning the corner. Some good work by Kakua Raja. Capella is there trying to slow him down. He's done a good job of blocking him, but Raja had support here in the form of Llorente. Llorente mishits that one. Capella looks best to get on the end of this, but his teammate's going to get there ahead of him. Good work by Bompatoski. Vede off the boards. Flicks it back. That's nice play. Good interchange here between Bompatoski and Capella, who cuts that one down towards goal. Doesn't quite get all of that. He's left it a little bit short. Araja will be there to try and mop things up in defence here for... Oh, that's a superb backhander. What a wonderful backhander. The timing of it was absolutely brilliant. And he's found his teammate here. Look at this. Here goes Llorente looking for the approach shot. Looks like it's right on the money. It's Llorente up in front of goal to convert this and potentially win the match. Pablo Llorente's got the score. What a goal that is. Brilliant, Polo. Bangash had the ball. They worked so hard to get possession. And it was a combination of Llorente and Araja who got the ball back for Ghantoot. And what a wonderful backhander that was. Still time. Body blow for Bangash. What have they got? Have they got anything left in the tank? It's Ali Almari running away with the ball. Ali Almari looking to rub salt into the wounds. Ali Almari with the approach shot. Looks pretty good. Has he flicked it back towards goal? Desperate defence there, and they found a nice clearing shot. That was Capella. back on his own line, and he's found Von Petoski. Fede now on the attack for Bangash. Can they come up with another goal here? Near side coming in from Llorente, just dabs his stick at it. Ball's gone out of play by the looks of things, but they'll have to wait for 8 seconds. The umpire has to count down as much as Capella wants to get on with it, and now he goes forward here with the ball and a whistle. They wanted the clock stopped, and they've got it. It's going to be a 40-yard penalty 3. Yard hit. Capella circling around for the 40. He's got the height, he's got the direction, it's through the centre, he's absolutely tonked it, it's gone halfway to Abu Dhabi, and the goal is good here for Bangash. They've closed up once again, and they trail by just a half, but time is of the essence. And you can see that Ghantoot are going to take up all of the allocated time to get back to the centre. And there isn't enough time to get the ball back in play. What a wonderful contest that was, ladies and gentlemen. Brilliant stuff from both teams. But the final score, the home team, Ghantoot, just pipping Bangash to the post. It's 11-10.5. Let's have a look at the chucker by chucker. Brilliant start by Ghantoot. 4-2.5 up at the end of the first. But Bangash came back with a brilliant second chucker of their own. They scored 3, they conceded 1, and they came in at the end of the second 5-3.5 in favour of the home team. It was 6-5.5, just a half goal difference at half time. And then a good fourth chucker by Ghantoot. They turned on the charm there, they scored 3. And just the 1 from Bangash in that fourth. But then they rallied back, the blue team of Bangash. They worked so hard, and they came up with a big fifth chucker of their own, but it wasn't quite enough. Final score, 11-10.5. So that's 2 from 2. For the home team. Kako Raja having a big game. They all played well. And that will put Ghantoot through into a semi-final, along with Habtoor. Felipe Llorente is very happy, the number 2 there. Kako Raja, big game from him.
Up and down, but you got it.
Down there with a hug for Kako Raja. Mary played very well. Ali with a smile on his dial. Let's have a look at the best goals of the match. Nice running goal by Kako Raja. That was the counter-attack. Pella desperately trying to get back in defence. Couldn't quite get there. Good work from Fede Von Petoski, who weaved left, right and back to the right and then waited for the space to open up. Found a nice under-the-neck shot. This was a long-range shot by Marcos Araja. Looked like a pitching wedge. Straight through the centre of the goal. Here he is again. Just dancing his way through the traffic. Ali Al-Murray on the run here, the number 1 for Ghantoot. And that's a super finish. Be pleased with that one. And there's an under the neck shot infield. And Felipe Llorente with an open backhander. Here's the last goal. This was the first goal of the match. Now it's Marcos Araja running the ball down the right-hand side and pulling the trigger under his pony's neck from range and finding the target. The match stats, field goals 9-4 in favour of Ghantoot. The throw-ins, well, that was even Stevens, 8 by each team. Fouls, 11 by Ghantoot, 9 by Bangash. And the penalty count, 2 out of 3 for Ghantoot, 6 out of 7 by Bangash. And there were 2 corners, both went to Capelli, couldn't convert those. And there were 2 yellow cards, both going to Ghantoot. So that's all we've got time for from tonight's transmission from the Ghantoot Polo Championships International. Make sure that you're tuned in for tomorrow's action. Remember, that game has changed. It will not be at 7 p.m. It will be at 4:30 p.m. from the Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club. That's tomorrow's match, 4:30 local time, between UAE and El Basha. We'll see you then.